Welcome back to a new season of your Korean music podcast, DisKovery with a K. I'm your host, Kathleen.
My name is Ilse.
And for this season, we want to do something fresh, something new. We spoke about our favorite groups. We have a lot more, but we decided to change things up this time. Spice things up a bit. And now we're talking more about the industry per se. So we're going to start this new season with producers. Producers in the industry, right? Yes.
It's it's not just producers. It's producers that we think need a bit more spotlight.
Yeah.
Not just like the spotlight right in front of my face that is glaring into my eyes, but like spotlight of get people to notice you because my God, they're brilliant. And it just, it's kind of sad that they're making all this like amazing music and then
many people don't know them.
I wouldn't say they flop, but people need to know their names.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of them are like, they write for like big acts, and I don't think fans fully know who are these people. And also they have their music, some of them. So you can also check that out because they are incredible producers, composers, and lyricists, but also great singers.
Exactly. Do you want to do the honors?
Yes, I'm going to start with the first one, of course. The first one is one of my personal favorites. I'm not going to lie. If you've been checking the K-Meal, you know that I am an R&B person, hip-hop person. And I want to start with Chancellor.
Factual.
So you may know Chancellor because right now he's in Connect. Yeah, in Connect Entertainment. Yes. Can Daniel's agency. And he has been producing since 2012.
That's 10 years!
Yay! So we're talking that just in Melon, he has credits for composition for 110 songs, just in Melon. That could be bigger, we don't know. In lyrics, we have like 87. And he's got a lot more in like features and just general things he's done for other artists. And then, a few of the artists he's worked with is like Yu Young. He's worked with P-Type. If you don't know P-Type, P-Type is like a huge figure in the K-hip.
If you don't know P-Type, you're missing out, man.
Yes. He's like a big figure in the K-hip hop area, the hip industry. He's like really well known. He's also really, really, really good. Okay. He's also worked with Code Counts. If you don't know him, I mean, there's a full, I think it's a full feature about him because he's also another producer and he's just incredible as well.
His album, Muggles Mansion, still one of my favorite albums to date because
I just love him. Yeah. Anything he does with Ihai, I'm a fan. I'm like, you see a picture with Ihai? I'm listening to it. It's gonna be my favorite song because the quality, those two together are just amazing.
Do you remember Lehigh's latest comeback?
Yes.
Red Lipstick?
Yeah.
He wrote that.
Oh, that's also Chancellor's.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Chancellor, it's, incredible. He also wrote for YouTube, ex-member of G-Friend. We also have like Kim Jo-won as well. We have like a bunch of people, probably a lot more. This guy is incredible, and his solo music is as good as the things he's done for other artists. So please check it out. His latest album is just amazing. And that's an understatement.
That was the one with the disco sound.
Yes,
and like
correct.
The bowling.
Yes, that's correct.
Right?
Yeah. Amazing. He's just so good, and I'm happy that he is back with his music. One of my favorite songs, probably Behind You. That song is still on repeat. I love that song. Love the electric guitar. It was quite a strong contender to win last year's the K-Meal Awards because I was obsessed with that song.
Yeah.
So, yes, a bit biased. So let's move on to the next one. Tell me about the next one.
The next one that we want to put a bit of a spotlight on is Adora.
Yes.
She's currently under Aura Entertainment. She debuted solo, I think, this year, right?
Yes. Yeah.
With like Adore, Adore Travel?
No, I think that's the latest one. But she debuted. I think it was the end of this year or the end of last year. I'm actually not sure about her debut as a soloist. But she's been in the industry working for like years.
Yeah, she made a fan song for Highlight in 2011, and it kind of blew up.
100%.
And she was only 13.
The talents.
Like, girl, what were you doing when you were 13?
She was a fangirl and a dedicated one. She was like, I love my idols, I'm gonna write them a song. It's just amazing.
I was also a fangirl, but I wasn't creating anything.
Well, there's a different level of dedication, you know. I do remember her.
Missed opportunities.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
I think it was one of her interviews, and she had this little wholesome moment with Highlight because she met them whenever. Yeah, and it was just wholesome because the members were like, you were the one that wrote the song. And she was like, yes, it was me. And it was just...
She succeeded as a fan.
100%.
That's it.
She's a successful fan, and I just love her. She's adorable as well.
Amazing. So, solo-wise, she released like 5 tracks, but she's been a lyricist for 53 tracks and a composer for 60 tracks. That's pretty darn awesome.
Yes.
She was a trainee for Stardom Entertainment and trained with the now disbanded group Top Dog. She also co-composed their debut single.
Yeah.
But in 2016, she joined Big Hit Music. And she has been writing for BTS, TXT, G-Friend.
Yeah.
She has credits on Spring Day by BTS, which...
She's still getting royalties, just saying. She's still getting those royalties. I think that song is still on the
She
charts.
better be loaded because she was on Spring Day, Not Today, Best of Me, Magic Shop, Euphoria, Epiphany, Home. Like, girl has been busy. She's absolutely amazing.
And Fang is also back vocals for a few of the BTS songs.
Yeah, I think she's on Seesaw for Yoongi. No?
Yeah. I think she's back vocals for a few of their tracks. Yeah.
Also, she has credits on Labyrinth by G-Friend, which is one of my favorite tracks by them.
Yeah.
And she's also written for like Chungha and From Us 9, which... quality, man.
100%.
Insane.
And please go and check out her solo work because she, like, what is interesting about her writing and composition credits, that music is completely different from her music. It's like her music is, the last one is like a Happy Travel or something like that, and it was just wholesome. It was so cute, so wholesome. It was just such a feel-good song. Loved it. I loved her solo music as well. So please, people, stream that song because she deserves more likes and more streams.
Exactly. So, do you want to do the next one?
Yeah, next up we have Juni. So many of you might know Juni because I think he is part of the Dive Studios podcasts. I think he's a regular in the podcast and he's quite well known.
Oh yeah.
He's quite well known with like international fans. I don't know if you guys know, but he's also quite a well-known composer and lyricist in the K-pop world. We're talking that currently he's on the Move company. He's part of the crew Offshore. If you know, Offshore is also JB's GOT7's JB's crew. So they're both like basically on the same crew. Hence, they collaborate quite a bit in like the crew songs. And he has written for a lot of like indie artists. We're talking about Yellow Oasis, Wavy Cake. We're talking about Minute, Yuha, Marshall. And those are like, I think they're quite big in my heart.
Marshall moment.
Yes, and they're quite big in my heart. I'm not gonna lie. If you are into like the indie side, R&B, hip hop, you probably know these names. But he's quite popular. He writes for a few of them. He also features in a lot of their songs. But he's also worked for SM. Mainly. And we're talking that he has credits for Cactus Christmas in July. He has credits for Suho single Made in You, NCT U From Home and Rainy Day. He also has written for NCT Dream, Be There For You, ANL, NCT 127 Pilot, Wavy Action Figure, Kai's We're talking about Baekhyun's Privacy, and we also have Local House Party. So in Melon, he's credited for in competition for 115 songs and lyrics 96 songs. just that. But he is like really, 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 really popular in the K-pop world. It was like all these songs are like hits, most of them.
He's been super busy.
Yeah, because I think that all of the NCT units at least, they were all 1 year after the other.
Yeah.
They were all quite consecutive.
For the NCT units, are they all like R&B or are they like pop or like ballads as well?
I believe that from Home is 100% a ballad. That's the song that made me cry, literally.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We have like the vocal line for that song. Then we have like Action Figure, Wavy, a total banger. That one is more R&B hip hop kind of thingy. But all of these songs are towards a mix R&B, hip hop, but also ballads. So Junior has a nice mix of credits because it's on a bit of everything, which I like. And Baekhyun, of course, 100% R&B, is smooth R&B because Baekhyun, you know, not biased at all. But yeah.
No, not even a little bit.
Not at all. Well, if you don't know Judy, he also has his own solo music. He recently released a full album, really good. I think Ilse reviewed it. That's on thecameo.com. His solo music is incredible, and also his credits.
Pretty amazing.
Yes,
like boy can sing.
He can indeed, and also he's got their own podcast. He's like, there, just watch their podcast. They're really good. They're funny.
Multimedia.
Exactly. He's everywhere. Now, do you want to go with the next one?
Sure. Let's talk about Neve or Nive.
We still don't know, but I think he's one of your favorites, isn't he?
He's very, very good.
Yeah.
I've been calling him Neve since forever, so I think I'm just gonna stick with it because it sounds cute in my head.
Okay.
So Neve is currently under 153 Entertainment Group. He has been releasing solo music since 2018 in the US, and he debuted in South Korea in 2020. First of all, his solo music, heart-wrenching, like scoop out your guts and like play the piano.
I love his covers.
Just cry a little.
He has a couple of covers, and I love them. His voice is amazing.
He has like this one song.
Yeah.
It's what is it called? In My Bed or In My Bedroom or something. And I just, my God, it's a video of like him and just a guitar and just being sad.
Just being sad.
Relates, you know?
Just cry. Fair enough.
And I think he's just really good at putting difficult feelings into words.
Okay.
And I think it's really pretty, and definitely read his lyrics because it just hits in a different way if you see them like written down.
Okay.
Or maybe that's just because English is my second language, and I'm like, I need to see stuff written down before I can like digest it.
Yeah.
Neve has credits on songs by Chen, like Beautiful Goodbye. He has credits on Sam Kim's music.
Yes.
Love. He has credits on Where's My Money, which is such a unexpected bop from Sam Kim. For real. He has credits on New Day by Paul Kim, Groove by EXO.
That was an unexpected one. That's an unexpected
for you, honestly.
Yeah, but that was unexpected.
Get that check. Yeah.
100%.
Isn't that like his discography is kind of weird. Like on the one hand, it's like sad.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you have CLC's Helicopter.
Like make it make sense.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
He also has credits on BTS's Blue and Grey and NCTU's My Everything and Good Night.
Yes.
He's pretty amazing. Like you should go follow him and stream his music because
he's really good. He's got a very soulful voice, and he's just also he looks kind of wholesome. He's got this I'm a good boy look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Soft boy,
yes. And especially when he does these covers and he's just wearing all these very light clothes and he's just singing his heart out, and I'm like, soft boy. you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Now let's move on to the next one. And the next one, again, I'm biased with this one. And I will never stop talking about how amazing Sumin is. Okay, so in my fangirl bucket list, I have one apparently. I need to go to a concert with her because
Second that, yeah.
I'll
be there as emotional support for you.
I will have a meltdown probably. I'll be like, Sumin, I love you. Been following you for
I'll do
years.
tissues, you know. It's fine. It's all good.
So Sumin, she does a bit of everything. She does like a few remixes, she writes, she composes, she's a lyricist. I consider her the neo K-pop queen because that's her genre kind of thingy. And she came up with it, and she's just incredible at it. It's just amazing, amazing. So she debuted solo in 2015, and she has written for indie artists and big K-pop acts. So just in Melon right now, she has like in lyrics 152 credits and composition 166 credits. And a few of her credits is like BTS's Lie, which was a massive song. Then we
my god.
Yeah, we have like Block B, Bastards, Tight. We have Red Velvet, Luke, Eyes Locked, Hand Locked, Boa, You and Me. And that one I was like, Boa? What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Queen!
So she also is written for EXO. She wrote the song I See You or Compose, one of the other. With Chungha, she participated in Make It Annoying. And she also composed or written for like Loco, Deep Folk, Yeonbi, Sooyoung. She's from Seesaw Neon, Omega
Neon.
Yeah, Omega Sapien. And besides her incredible music, she has this thing when she sometimes releases remixes of like songs she wants to release remixes, or she just likes the song, or their songs she just pitched for her to create a remix. And my favorite one is Criminal by Taemin. Her remix is amazing. It's a vibe, and that song is a vibe already, but her remix is just like, oh my god, it's so good. It's so, so, so good. It's amazing. So
go stream, go stan.
Yes, please. This woman, she's amazing. She deserves more people knowing her music and the incredible music she does. It's like she is just a full rounder. She's got an artistic vision. Her videos are like amazing, artsy, out of the box. Her music tends to be quite experimental as well, but she's also really, really consistent and good. So please go and check her out. And now you know that I'm 100% biased.
Yeah. And even just if you feel like you need something fresh after like listening to a whole bunch of K-pop, just go listen to anything by her and you'll be like,
wow,
cleansed palettes, amazing.
Yeah, I think that still one of my favorite albums by her is X, I believe is one of them, or Odada, still one of my favorite EPs because they're incredible. Moving on, now we're talking about Sean. So Sean, people know him by his hit song, "Way Back Home." Still, everyone knows that song. I think it's in a few Spotify playlists, and it was released a few years ago. The song is super popular. That's it. So he debuted as part of the indie rock band The Cox in 2010. He's not as popular, I suppose, more in the indie world, I believe. And
he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's really, really good though. And he's got about 96 credits in composition and 21 credits as a lyricist in Melon. And a few of the songs you may know that he's written or composed is a BTS Blanket Cake. We have FX's Papi, and I was like, really? That was an unexpected mix there. I was like, FX and Sean?
Yeah.
Yes. So he also participated in EXO, Girl, Ex-Friend, Going Crazy, Together, and Shiny's iconic single, Everybody. Yeah. It's like, Sean, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Damn.
Yes. He's mostly indie, I believe, but his music is still pretty incredible. If you want like a fresh R&B sound, Sean, it's right up your alley. It's like his music is super fresh, super trendy, R&B, very modern. It's lovely to listen to.
Yeah, it's a very easy listen. I remember that.
100%. Yeah, his music tends to be very easy, and also I love how he's so season appropriate sometimes, So I just love that. Now, should we move on? I think the next one, this one's probably one of your favorites.
Yes. Oh my
Okay.
God. I feel like I've been shouting about Eden for the longest time.
There is
If you
literally
wanna
an
go back-
episode. Yes,
if you want to
you
go
were.
back all the way to like season 1, I think,
I think so. Yes.
go take a trip down to memory lane of like 3 years ago because
Yeah.
we dedicated an entire episode to him because
She loves him.
yeah, it's so nowadays people mostly know him from his work for 80s because
Yeah.
he pretty much does their entire discography. But before 80s got like really big, he was writing his own music for like himself, and it was so awesome. Currently on Melon, he has released 41 tracks. He's been a lyricist for 130 tracks.
Yep.
And he has composing credits on a whopping 168 tracks.
He's been busy, just saying.
He's been busy, he's been releasing stuff, like... Also, 80s has been incredibly busy, so,
Yeah.
And he is currently partly under KQ Produce, which 80s is under, but he also founded his like own producing house, which is called Edenary. And I think he has Maddox under that. Like
I think so too. I think so.
Well.
I think I saw something about it somewhere. So I believe so.
Yeah. A few of his other credits beyond pretty much the entire 80s discography is for Woods. He has credits on Recipe and Baby Ride. For B2B, he has credits on We'll Be Here, I'll Be Your Man, which is iconic, by the way. Missing You, Beautiful Pain, which stabs the heart. Sad.
Yes.
Then he has credits on Paradise, B-Day, Swing by Lucy, which is band Lucy, which if you don't know the band Lucy, go listen to them.
Please, another underrated band. Yeah,
if you need a violin in your life.
Yes.
That's it. And then he also has credits on Winterflower by Yuna. Mind blown.
100%. I was quite surprised when I saw that, yeah.
It's just, now I totally understand why I love that track so much.
You're just
like, I love Yuna, but that song just hits different, and now I've connected the dots.
There you go.
And as we mentioned before, 80s' entire discography, like Say My Name, Aurora, Wonderland, Inception, and many, many, many more. Go listen to him.
Yeah. His solo music is really good, so please.
Yes. A couple of years ago, he released a song every month as like a special project.
I remember you mentioning that.
Oh my god, so good.
Yes.
I love.
She's still obsessed.
Yes, very.
Moving on, we are going to Moon Kim, okay? And I don't think many people know about Moon Kim.
No.
So he's a former member of the rock band Royal Pirates, which debuted in 2013. I think they were debuted in the States, if I'm not wrong. And then he debuted solo in 2017. He's got, like, in Melon, composing credits with 149 songs as a lyricist in 46 songs, and he has released about 7 songs. A few of his credits this is one of those names that's got a number and letters and
Obtention.
Obtention?
Yeah.
Obtention. I can't with them. I'm still confused with AB6. Every time I was like, is AB6X or is AB6? It always gets me. Anyways. Obtention, Time Stop. He also participated in God7's Miracle and Eclipse. SF9, Fall in Love, Crazy Crazy Love, Beautiful Light.
Wow.
We have Wakey Meki's Petal Fortune, also Dripping, Reach Out Colors. We have MCND Catwalks. Yeah, most recently he participated in EXO's song Don't Fight the Feeling.
Good for him. Get that bag.
He's getting those credits, those royalties. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Other artists he's written for or composed for is FT Island, Highlight, P1 Harmony, Wave, Gravity, Ace, The Boys. And by this, we know that he writes for a lot of boy groups, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
The only girl group I see here is what? Wakimeki?
Yeah. Basically, and there is like boy groups. And the thing is that all of these songs are within a wide range of genres.
Mm-hmm.
Because Don't Fight the Feeling, quite different to Miracle by GOT7. You know.
I mean, if you wanted to put two songs against each other, like...
Completely different sides.
Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, Mookie, quite surprising. He's only a composer and a lyricist. I think he's got a lot of solo music, but anyways, go check that out. He's really good. And now he's under Apple of the Eye. That's the name of the agency.
Let's talk about our last producer that we want to put in the spotlight, which
Yes.
is drum roll.
Yeah.
It's Boomzoo.
Yes.
Boomzoo has...
Now that's a lot of songs. Like a lot.
Like, he's been busy. Like,
Yeah.
man's been writing like he...
There's like no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow.
So, solo-wise, he has released 49 tracks. He's been featured on 10. He's been a lyricist for 249 tracks. And a composer for 271, I think.
That's the highest one so far.
Yeah, he has the most credits that we've seen so far.
Yes, 100%.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So a bit of backstory on Boomzoo. He participated in Superstar K4.
Yeah.
He debuted solo in 2011. And he... Oh my god. Okay. He has so many co-credits for 17's music. He works together with Wuzi quite tight. Like, they're together a lot on tracks. He has also a chunk of newest discography, and I think a bit for Mamamoo as well. I know that he's worked with Moonbyul for sure.
Yeah. Yes, they have a couple of solo of collabs and like tracks. Yes, I remember that. Yes, absolutely.
They're just so cute.
Adorable.
He has other credits for groups like After School, like the track Makeup and Tears. He has credits on Shall We by 2PM. He has credits on Love Rum Pum Pum by From Us 9, as well as DKDK and Glass Shoes. He has credits on Limitless by Entity 17.
Wow.
Which is impressive.
Very impressive.
He has credits on Hold You by Shiny, but he has credits on Very Good and Jackpot by Block B, which...
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
I know.
He has credits on Cartoon by Zico, and he has credits on the Rain track Why Don't We? Literally, if you don't know him, you're missing out, because...
I'm quite sure you love a song that he's written. I'm quite sure.
At least one.
At least one. He is on your K-pop playlist, I'm sure.
Out of 249,
or
there's at least one that you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And I'm also quite sure that he has at least one song ranking right now in the charts.
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
Me neither. Now, we also wanted to talk about a few like idol producers because I mean, people know that some idols produce and compose for their own group, but we just wanted to give like a quick shout out to a few of the ones we love. Yes.
Do I want to start? Do you want to start?
If you want to start.
Okay, so my boys from Pentagon. We have Hui and Wusop from Pentagon who produce, write, compose their tracks.
Yes.
Amazing. We have Wuzi from 17 that we mentioned.
Yeah.
RM and Suga from BTS. There's MK from ONF and EXO from Mujison. And lastly, before you can go on, I wanted to mention Sunghyuk from Flying, who goes under the writing credits of like J-Dom because he's in Crew.
Yeah.
But oh my god, anything like Man on the Moon by Ed Flying was amazing.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, other names that you probably know with Triracha, Stray Kids, you know these trio. It's like Banchang, oh my god, I forgot, Jisung, and the other one is, forgot the name.
Changbin?
Changbin. I was trying to, yeah, I was going through all the Stray Kids names. That's one of the names, yes. And Changbin, Triracha. We have Sooyoung by G Idol, very popular. I love Sooyoung. She's just really, really good. We have Lev or Ellie from Exit. We have Moonbyul, Mamamoo, obviously, and also we have our very much loved and always
Queen.
favorite IU.
Queen.
Yes, 100%. So yeah, that was it for this little episode of producers that we think need a bit of a spotlight because they're just amazing. And we hope that you go and check the discography and the things they worked on because these people, they are all amazing. They're all really, really good.
Pretty much like, what, half of the stuff that we've mentioned, we've written about.
Yeah, pretty much.
So go check that out.
Please. Please, please, please. Well, that was it for this episode of DisKovery with K. We hope you really enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoyed making it. Please go and check out all the features in thekmedia.com. Check out previous episodes if you want to know more about a few of these artists. And yeah, we'll see you next time with a new episode of DisKovery with a K. Bye bye.
Bye bye.